Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for coming in. It is Elmira, your relaxation coach and licensed massage therapist here in Nashville, Tennessee, sitting in front of the window today, and I'm chilled out. Hey, Sharon, thanks for coming in. Good to see you this morning. So like I said, I'm Elmira, your relaxation coach, licensed massage therapist, and I help entrepreneurs and musicians take care of themselves, and I provide luxury massage experiences. I'm doing pretty good. I came on here because this morning I was getting a little down about my sales for last month because I didn't quite meet what I wanted to get to. I didn't quite meet my goal. And what I had to realize was it's okay. Sometimes we just focus on the sales and we don't see the process. We don't see what we are working on behind the scenes to get to accomplish even more sales. For example, I was just looking at my sales, but I didn't look at the fact that this month I've had new pictures done. I'm having rebranding. I'm having all this great stuff. I'm getting more engagements and leads and more business on Facebook. So I was only looking at the past sales and not taking into account all the other great stuff that is going on. Because sometimes we're like, God, why aren't you giving me these sales? I'm supposed to be making $10,000 this month, but we're not focused on what has already occurred or what we have in the works. Like I said, for me, I was getting a little down and said I didn't meet my goals. I'm not doing this. How I'm going to get these people, But what I didn't realize was I am getting the people. And if I sit here and compare it to last year, I can't really compare my sales this year to last year, because last year I didn't have a focused market, so some of those people really didn't like working with me in the first place. Like I was telling my friend Faith, they were just space fillers. So I can't really compare this year to last year. Thank you for the hearts, by the way. Yeah, I can't really compare this year to last year because this year I'm more strategic in my focus, so it's kind of a rebuilding stage. It's like being on a football team like the Carolina Panthers, and they're going out and saying, oh, we didn't do good in 2017 like we did in 2015. Maybe it was because you didn't have the same quarterback, you didn't have the same coach, you didn't have the same wide receiver. You got to take everything into account. Look at the big picture. And I was not looking at that. So I was getting down and depressed because I was only looking at the numbers this morning. But like I said, I wasn't focused on the fact that I got new pictures. I got all kinds of stuff coming up, and people are getting excited and hyped about that. And more people are asking me to do other things. Just yesterday, one of my clients was asking me to write a tagline for her. And I'm like, well, if I can get paid for this too. Writing taglines, text message taglines for people. So it's all kinds of opportunities that we don't always see because we're only focused on the sales number, but we're not looking at the seeds that we're planting in people and their growth and the encouragement and the motivation, because that eventually will lead to a sale. And we can't always see it. It is always not revealed in the first week, the first month, the first year. You may have to be at this thing for 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, but you know that you're building an empire. And I know one thing you said the other day, Sharon, was that you turned down some engagement and you told the person, I'm working on $1 million empire over here, and you should have told a multi-million-dollar, and what they would have said if you said multi-million-dollar. But that's what you gotta believe, because these are the stages, these are the building. Yeah, that happened. These are the building stages. It's the building blocks, and you can't just only look at the numbers. We have to focus on all of our other accomplishments too. How many hearts are we touching? How many people are saying, hey, way to go? They may not be able to support us monetarily, but they're giving us love and support, and they're showing that they care, because we never know. that seed that we're planting today, that's probably going to be the person that hires you for a $20,000 gig, and you don't even know. It's because you are being consistent, you're following through, you're always encouraging and motivating, you're being honest and upfront with people like I'm doing today. I don't always come on here. Yes, I'm always positive, but I'm also letting you know that I had a moment this morning that I was like, my numbers ain't looking like what I wanted them to look like. Because we all have those moments, but we have to get out of our head and sometimes talk to people like I talk to my friend Faith, because she understands. She's also a massage therapist, and we have a similar story. I mean, just similar things going on. So you may have to chat and talk, and that was very comforting, because I told her, I said, I need some encouragement today. I need to be encouraged. And so she helped me out, and that's what we got to do, because sometimes it seems like we're in this entrepreneur, come on now, act as if you're making the money even during the, yes, exactly. And I am acting as I'm getting that money, because I'm doing things in place that are in place now. Even, hey, legal nurse consultant, I got things in place now. Just because I may not physically see that money, I see the money. It's visualized. I know what the number is. I got the number in my head. I got the number written down. Thanks for coming in. I was just telling everybody how, right, all the money bags, yes, multiple money bags, 50,000, 100,000, 1 million money bags. Yes. I was telling everybody how it's not always just about the sales, the number. It's about the number that you're visualizing, and you have to look at the big picture. You have to look at what you're building. You have to look at the efforts that you are putting forward. You got to look at the work you're putting in, because that may not always produce the revenue up front, but you know it's coming because you see it. Just like you said, Sharon, you see it. You know, you see that money, you already got it. You already claimed it, because I've already claimed it. So that is what I wanted to come on here and say, that you can't get discouraged just looking at your figures from January, from February. It's March, and you got this whole year. You got to look at the big picture. Look at the other things that you're putting into place. New marketing, the people who are contacting you, the connections that you are making. Sometimes we discount the connections because we're like, oh, that person didn't buy. But I was on a scope last night, and y'all know Andra Boland. She was talking about the fact that it normally takes 5 touch points for people to buy anyway. You just got to keep pressing them. You got to keep following up with them. So it's not all about, oh, they didn't buy my product, they didn't buy my massage, I called them once, I sent them one postcard, You may have to do more. Yeah, she's good, right? Andra is Biz Babes. Yeah, she's awesome. So yeah, you got to put in the work, and you got to look at the big picture. You got to look at how far you've progressed, because like I was saying, I can't really and truthfully compare this year to last year. Yes, last year my numbers were pretty good. They were okay, but I'm going a new direction this year, and I'm more focused. So I can't compare those numbers truthfully. Exactly. Don't let the enemy trick you, because they'll trick you and be like, oh, you going the wrong direction, girl, because you ain't doing better than you was last year. But I can't be tricked and fooled by that. You just got to keep progressing. Have faith. Keep progressing. Visualize those numbers. Know that you already got it before it's in your hands, because you see that thing, you visualize it, you intend, you put those intentions out. That is all I wanted to say. You can find me online, anothertouchmassage.com. I also, right, be persistent. I also come on here every Tuesday night at 6 p.m. and do a massage Q&A so that you can get your massage therapy questions answered. You are doing so much better than when I first started. You are a whole, yeah, right. And I mean, I'm the person that I've always been, but you know, with you working with me, it brought those things out. So that's what I have to look at that too. The changes that are taking place. So you gotta recognize the process and trust in the process. So like I said, I'm here live Tuesday nights. Make sure you're following me. It'll be 6 p.m. Central Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, massage Q&A. If you're in Nashville or will be traveling to Nashville, you need to get on my table for a luxury customized massage. I give you the best massage treatment, and I especially, I like that mantra. And especially for my entrepreneurs and musicians, because I understand the struggles that you go through, and I understand that you need wonderful self-care. So I'm your woman. I'm Elmira, your licensed massage therapist here in Nashville. Like I said, find me online, anothertouchmassage.com. I got some new things popping off. There's going to be a new massage therapist in town. So y'all look for that too. There's going to be a party, some rebranding, all kinds of stuff. It's going to be revealed piece by piece. So y'all need to be on the lookout because it is coming. Until next time, you make it a relaxing day and be healthy. Bye. Yeah, woohoo!